proudly present the 1992 float and the homecoming representative from Cherry Hill East.
Now, on behalf of the students, faculty, and administration of the sister high school Cherry Hill East, we'd like to welcome you to today's homecoming festivities.
A varsity basketball cheerleader, member of Shansong, and is also active in East Project Harmony organization, and was a girl.
Here you see right now, girl state delegate from Cherry Hill East. She does more than anyone could believe at Cherry Hill. She's a president, varsity basketball cheerleader, a member of Shansong, and is active in Project Harmony. Her special talent is part of this Saturday's County Files. Trish will do a Spanish ballet dance numbers, and we all wish her the best of luck. When entering college in September, she plans to major in communications. Today, Trish will be escorted by Pierre Qatar, Student Government Secretary Treasurer. Vinnie Malhalter will present Trisha with her roses. Trisha Relosa there, senior from Cherry Hill East.
Representative Liz Elias. Escorted by Matt Silverian.
Now approaching the stands is this year's freshman class homecoming representative, Liz Elias. Escorted by Matt Silverian, Liz is vice president of her class, involved in the FOP holiday preparations and participates in the Big Brother, Big Sister program back at Cherry Hill East. Class president Jackie Lichtman will present Liz with her flowers. This year's homecoming themes are the seasons. The freshman class float takes us to spring.
The sun is shining amid the white
and that's the float that you will see next coming up.
Frames the scene. The grass on the ground and the leaves on the trees are a lovely shade of green.
Here's a lovely float. Like I said, it was seasons. Here's the freshman class. What a beautiful spring scene it is. The sun is shining amid the white clouds, and a colorful rainbow frames the scene. Grass on the ground and the leaves on the trees of a lovely shade of green. The red and white flowers are beginning to bloom as the freshman years at East are now beginning, and that little rendition of spring there is what a great thing it is today, and it's a cloudy, overcast day here at Cherry Hill East. This year's sophomore representative is the class vice president Alana Mayer, who is escorted by class publicity manager Ben Giuliano. Alana is very active in sports, participating in swimming, field hockey, and lacrosse. Flowers are presented to Alana by the sophomore class president Chantley Breaker.
Along with everyone else who worked on the float.
And now coming are the sophomores. The sophomores' theme this year is autumn. The float shows the scene of the first Thanksgiving dinner, and we'd like to thank Scott Rothman for letting us work at his house, along with everyone else who worked on the float. The sophomores class of 1995, you see the Mayflower, Plymouth Rock, 1620, showing you what Thanksgiving is really all about. The great holiday it is, and the great football that we see here. Junior class vice president Jen Dwyer is this year's homecoming representative for the junior class. There you see her. She's being escorted by student government vice president Neil Relosa. Jen participates in the East field hockey and lacrosse teams and is active on the blood drive, FOP holiday party, and Big Brother, Big Sister program. Class president Lindsay Lichtman presents the flowers to Jen. Winter Wonderland is the beautiful display of many winter scenes. A gingerbread house, a snowman, signs of winter. The junior class displays symbols of East through the skit. Special thanks goes to chair people Heather Grubb, Joanna Brown, Anastelle Duke, and Jessica Feinhaus for this great junior class float showing you winter.
And Jessica Feinhaus.
That's the junior class in the Winter Wonderland float. The first of our four senior class representatives is Sarah Blaslow. Here comes Sarah Blaslow now. Sarah is a varsity cheerleader, student government representative, orchestra's dance club officer, and sings with the well-known Madrigals and East Singers. Sarah is escorted by senior Dave Igowitz. Sarah plans to be a performing artist and major in college. Presenting the flowers to Sarah and all the senior representatives will be senior class vice president Mike Mansour.
Mike Mansour, I'm sorry.
There you see Sarah Blaslow, Mike Mansour presenting the flowers, Dave Igowitz there, Warren Lesak on the other side of her senior class, Cherry Hill East, that's the first of four. Next in line, Jarita Frierson. Here's Jarita. Jarita was a girls state delegate last summer, a high honor, and Jarita is also a varsity cheerleader at Cherry Hill East, and she participates in programs like Project Harmony and is president of the East African American Club. Interested in working with victims of violent crimes upon entering college, Jarita plans to major in psychology. You see Susie Beanie there, you see Ellie Honig, and you also see Jarita there, of course. Here comes the third representative for the class of 1993 from the Cougars of East, Gail Hart. Horowitz is the third representative. She's also a delegate of Girls State. Gail has been a class officer for the past 3 years. This year, she is involved in student government, varsity cheerleading, and Gail hopes to major in psychology in college and someday to become a doctor. Gail is escorted by John Pekarsky. There you see Gail and John driving away now.
Escorted by Beth Rudler.
This is what really makes football, isn't it, fans? Here comes Alok Mehta. He's our final senior representative. Alok is escorted by Beth Rudner, hoping to play Division I tennis. Alok captains the championship East Boys team and was selected to last year's All-State team. Alok also worked on the East Side staff. Alok Mehta there with Beth Rudner. And here comes the float from the class of 1993. The senior float represents an ideal summer day at the beach. The boardwalk is lined with stones, and the sunny day draws people onto the beach in the ocean. Thanks to Anthony D'Alessandro, Sal Corso, all your time and dedication. Thank you to our chair people, Stephanie Bain, Danielle Cohen, and Daniel Bachman. There you see it right now. That's the senior float representing Ideal Beach of the day at the beach. Ideal day. Seniors soon will be feeling like they'll be at the beach as the senioritis kicks in. Coming on right now is the drama float. You see Our Town, which will be presented by Actors Studio 2 at Cherry Hill East, December 4th and 5th, 8 p.m. Tickets are at the door.
Don't miss the performance of this classic drama by the fine actors at Cherry Hill East. The classic choir was supplied by Fred.
It is a day for the birds here at Cherry Hill West. Weather conditions not so ideal, but here comes the West Band under the leadership of Mr. Bob Goldman.
20 Color members and 2 drum majors. The 1992 shooting leaders include drum majors Jim Nicholson and Mike Feinberg. Band captain Mike O'Donnell. Band section leaders Marla Sassel, Peter Greenvogel, Ann Bay, and Diane Tomlinson. The guard captain is Tony Radley, and guard section leaders are Gillian Haggerty and Melanie Scott.
Drumline captain is Ryan DeJesus, and the drumline section leader is Amy Martin. The band had an extremely successful 1992 season. Its accomplishments include first place at the Vineland High School TOB competition, first place at Audubon High School TOB competition with Best Marching, Best Drum Major, Best Color Guard, and Best Drumline. First place at Gloucester City High School TOB competition with Best Color Guard. And first place at 1992 Chapter 1 Championships with Best Visual and Best Color Guard. At East Coast Championships in Scranton, Pennsylvania, the band placed third out of the field of 135 bands, taking Best Brass. And they also scored a new school record with a score of 95.8. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present, for the first time in the history of Cherry Hill Township, the Chapter 1 Championship, Cherry Hill West High School Marching Band.
Hey, Alan, you're pointing in the wrong direction. Just kidding.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 1992 Cherry Hill West Marching Band. The band would like to thank the administration, the parents, for all their support this season. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Cherry Hill West Marching Band. A super performance by our real championship band. Thank you, Cherry Hill West.
To Mr. Goldman and his staff, congratulations.
Mr. Goldman, the
Great job.
advisor there, great job by his staff.
At this time, while the bands get prepared to play the Star Spangled Banner and the East and West bands move on the field together, at this time, we'd like to get to team number 22, Steve Perone.
In the background right now, you hear the seniors being
Number
announced.
23, Joe Correa. Number 25, Chris Perone.
Chris Perone coming on for West
Number
right now.
34, Don Babineau. Wearing number 44, John Cook.
John Cook, 44,
Wearing
senior.
56, Brian Schmidt.
Brian Schmidt,
Number
56.
62, Randy Cook.
62, Randy
Number
Cook.
72, co-captain along with Joe Correa. Number 72, Bruce Parker.
As you heard, the co-captain 72,
Number
Bruce
80,
Parker.
Anthony
Here comes number
Martinez.
80, Anthony Martinez.
And number 81, Garrett Brown.
And Garrett Brown, 81.
Followed by the remainder of the Cherry
And here
Hill
comes the
West
remainder of the
football team,
Cherry Hill West
the Lions.
football team. The Lions are coming into this game today with a record of 2-6 overall. They're only
And now
1-5 in the
introducing
Olympic
the
American
seniors from the
Conference,
Cherry
and now
Hill East
introducing the
football
seniors from the
team.
Cherry Hill
Number
East
13,
football
Andy
team.
Dwyer.
13, Andrew Dwyer.
Number 22, Jeff Massimini.
22, Jeff Massimini.
Number 23, Paul Rizzi.
23, Paul Rizzi onto
Number
the field.
33, James Francisconi.
This man holds records. 33, James
Number 34,
Francisconi.
AJ Salvatore.
AJ Salvatore onto the
Number
field.
52, Chris Kelleher.
52, Chris
Wearing number
Kelleher.
60, Aaron Schofer.
60, Aaron
Number
Schofer.
62, Bob Adelizi.
62, Bob Adelizi.
Number 63, Steve Battiali.
63, Steve Battiali.
Number 64, Steve Sharp.
Steve Sharp, number
70, Dennis
64.
Riley.
Dennis Riley, he's
Number
74.
74, Jake Kruger.
Jake Kruger.
Wearing number 78, Lou Reagan.
Lou Reagan, number 78.
Number 81, Nick Mickemeyer.
Kicker, number 81, Nick
Number
Mickemeyer.
87, Craig Brody.
87, defensive end,
And
Craig
number
Brody.
88, Brian Sands.
And Brian
And
Sands.
followed by the remainder
And here comes the
Cherry
rest
Hill
of the
East
Cherry
varsity
Hill East
football team.
football team. The Cougars from Cherry Hill East come into this game fourth in the
We have
Olympic
Mr.
American
Gallagher
Division
and Mr.
with 3
Simon
wins, 3 losses in the
at
conference,
midfield
4 and
with the
4
Cougars and
overall.
Lions ready to
Today
go to
is the
midfield for the toss of the
24th
coin.
meeting of East and West. East leads the series with 21 wins, 2 losses. The series began in 1969, where East beat West 12-6. West won in 74, 11-7, and in 84, 10 years later, West won 9-8. Well, in theory, it's not going to be till 94 for West, but West is trying to break this and prove it. They can do it here today. This is Thanksgiving Day football, a great and proud tradition here in Cherry Hill. And welcome to Jonas C. Morris Stadium today, where the Lions are going against the Cougars today. East has a large squad of seniors out there, and so does West. Injured or playing, they're all out there right now. Mr. Gallagher put through the coin. West has won the toss. And you see the officials in the middle of the field right now discussing it amongst themselves and with the captains. This game's starting a little bit late right now because of most of the halftime festivities were done at the beginning of the game while it wasn't raining. And now the 2 squads will line up in how they will be starting the game. West will receive
The Lions have won the toss.
and have won the toss, and they have elected to receive. So here comes the action, Cherry Hill East against Cherry Hill West, and now the combined bands of both high schools, the East and West, for the national anthem. East and West, and a fine rendition there of the Star-Spangled Banner. As you saw when the flag was on your screen, there is a little bit of fog here, and we'll see how that's going to really affect our game here today, not to mention the footing conditions on the field.
And Bob Sabuzzi, number 87. Tackle, number 72, Bruce Barker. Number 70, Jamie Damon.
As you see, the sand pit down there on the sidelines is absolutely covered in water. This field is saturated. Yeah, you can see right there. Look at the bad conditions of this field right now. It has not stopped raining in at least 2 days. This will be a very important part of how this game is going to go today. The kicking game, the conditions are not ideal for. So we're going to see how Coach Bowood and Ike Smith come out and decide to go either running or passing, see what their teams are more comfortable with. Most schools use this as their home field, so they're more than familiar with the conditions of this field and how it's laid out. You see right now, you're looking over at the west side, many alumni and present students are here. This is a day that everyone comes out, no matter what the weather conditions are. They find a way to come out here to Jonas C. Morris Stadium for a great Thanksgiving Day game. Finally back on Thanksgiving Day where it does belong, this game.
Fullback, number 34, Jermaine Mitchell. Down out the backfield at quarterback, number 10.
Here in the background, starting lineups. The East team huddling up now. Hope you enjoyed our pregame festivities. They're over. First quarter action is coming. Andrew DeChristopher and Michael Furman bringing the action. I'll catch you back at halftime.
Thanks, Matt. This is Mike Furman along with Andrew DeChristopher, waiting for the opening kickoff from Cherry Hill East. Nick McMile will be set to kick off in a couple minutes here. West is looking for a little deja vu from last year. If you remember, Walt Clymer returned opening kick for a touchdown. East is looking to prevent that this year. Although East did win last year, so that was not a factor. Deep for West is 23, Joel Correa, and 32, Mike Fulcher. Mickemeyer set to kick it off from the 40-yard line.
32, Fulcher. 23,
His father played in the NFL for a numerous amount of teams.
Kicking off for the Cougars. And the scoreboard clock is official.
Mickemeyer set to kick the ball, kicks the ball, the game's underway. Short, high kick taken by Joel Correa. They have to tackle him, and they'll get him at the 33-yard line.
Tackle made by number 22, Jeff Massimini.
Massimini stopping Korea.
Okay, Cherry Hill West takes the ball
Lions.
at the 32-yard line, and they'll start with their quarterback, Kevin Carlton. Behind him will be Joe Correa,
Ball
and,
at the Lions 33.
and number 30, Chris Jimenez. The guards, Mark Monachetti, Randy Cook. At the center is not listed. Sorry, we'll get that. But let's look at the play now. Carlton's under center.
Be interesting to see how West opens their offense here.
Correa will probably get the ball on the first down. He does. He takes the pitch, and they tackle him behind the line of scrimmage. Aaron Gola, Craig Brody, and numerous others, including Jermaine Mitchell, on the play.
Korea stopped by Kelmer.
And Jeff Kelmer.
East defense is prepared for the run today. It's their weakness, and as we saw in last week's game against Highland, they stacked 8 or 9 guys on the line of scrimmage. So it'll be interesting to see how West reacts today, whether they will mix it up a little bit and try to catch East off guard.
2nd and 11 as Correa lost the yard on that play. Carlton has his backs in the eye. Takes the ball in center, fake handoff to Correa. Rolls out, passes. Incomplete. And now the hands of number 87, Robert Favuzzi. He should have caught that ball, it looked like.
3rd down, 11.
Got to make that catch if you're going to win the game. Ball is a little bit slick, but it's not going to get any better. You have to adjust to that.
This brings up 3rd and long for Cherry Hill West. Not a good situation to open the game in. 3rd and 11. East defense is pumped up. They have the nickel package in with Francis Coney playing free safety. He will play free safety in the nickel package. Carlton back to pass, straight drop, fires, complete, over the middle to 83, Chris Martini. He has enough, it'll be close, he has enough for a first down. It is a first down. Tackle at the 44-yard line.
Pass completed to Martinez.
Good offensive strategy there by Cherry Hill West.
Stopped by Mitchell.
Be interesting to see if they continue with the passing game, because West is mainly a running team. However, if East stacks 8 or 9 guys to the line of scrimmage, East will then become vulnerable to the pass, as we saw there. Even on a long 3rd down situation.
Martini was wide open, and Jermaine Mitchell made the tackle for East. West has the ball at their own 44, backs in the eye. Wide receivers split. Correa gets the ball and gets about a 4 or 5 yard gain up to about midfield. Tackled by Salvatore and Peeler.
Korea stopped by Raymond. Ball at the Lions 49. 2nd down, 6.
4 yard gain for Correa. Now Carlton is under center. It's wide receiver split. Pitch to Correa. Salvatore's right there. He gets back. Correa, nice run for the first down. Tackled by Dwyer and Osborne. Nice running by Correa.
That run was made possible by a block of the tailback, number 34, Donald Babnu, who took A.J. Salvatore completely out of the play. A fine block.
I thought Salvatore was going to get the tackle there, but he was a fine block, as you said. And that brings up a first down at the 41-yard line of East. West has a nice drive so far going. Backs in the eye for Carlton. He hands off to Correa. Correa gets about 3 or 4, drags Brody along with him for the ride. And Brody ends up making the tackle with Mitchell.
Brody and Mitchell stopping Korea.
For about a 6-yard gain there.
West, as I expected, is mixing up the offense here early.
2nd down,
Giving East no opportunity to.
This is not a good sign for East. If Correa keeps running on him like this, it's going to be a long day for East defense. I don't care how many points they put up. It's going to be hard if Correa keeps on getting 6, 7-yard runs. They got to stop the run. Carlton this time pitches to Correa. This time he stopped for about a 1-yard gain by Shermer.
East defensive line has not made many tackles on the run this year, and that is one of the main problems. They're going to have to correct that today if they plan on winning the game, because Joe Correa is a fine running back.
So bring up a 3rd and 3 with 7:37 left to go in the 24th annual homecoming game here at Jonas C. Morris Stadium.
Sherman. 3rd down 3. Ball at the Cougar 34.
Let's see what they're going to call here. They could call a run. It's a 3-yard run. It's been possible so far, but let's see what they do. Back split behind Carlton. He's back to pass. He's got pressure. They're going to flush him out of the pocket. He's going to run, try to get for the first down. He is close.
I think he came up short.
Dwyer knocked him out. That'll be 4th down, looks like.
Dwyer came in just in the nick of time, but I think he got him about 1 yard short. And that's where they're going to mark it.
Referee's calling timeout and going to bring in the chain crew for a measurement. Or he was signaling for that. Now, I don't know.
Timeout. Measurement.
Yep, the measurement.
Well, I can tell you this much. If they get the first down, it was a kind spot, because I think Dwyer came in well before the first down.
East had good pressure on Carlton, but he flushed him out of the pocket, but he ran, improvised, and now we're waiting for the spot.
Lou Regan was in on the
They're going to say
pressure.
4th and 1. 4th and less than 1.
The West coach has made up his mind. They're going to go for it. Early here in the fourth quarter. First quarter, rather. 7:06 remaining.
4th and really short for West. West punches everybody up to the line of scrimmage. East punches everybody up, to the line of scrimmage. West has their back set in an eye. The wide receiver split. And quarterback sneak by Carlton. I don't think he got it. That's going to be close. See there, they give him his forward search.
He didn't need much, but
Carlton on the feet, stopped by many.
Let's see. They're going to call for a measurement. Stacked up by pretty much the whole
Timeout.
Cherry Hill
Measurement.
defensive line, Cherry Hill East defensive line, and now have another measurement.
East offensive line did not give much of a push there. West offensive line, rather, did not have much of a surge there. But quarterback Carlton might have just gotten enough. He only needed about 6 inches or so.
Yeah, the West line did not get under their blocks. And therefore, that's why East had a surge. This is going to be really close. Looks like he has it. First down, West. This has been a good drive for the Lions so far.
Ball at the Cougars 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Sure, this is not what East hoped for. They don't want to fall behind.
This has also been a good time-consuming drive. Taking up nearly half the quarter so far. There's 6:36 left to go in the first quarter. East offense has not been on the field yet. Back split behind Carlton. Drops back to pass. Short drop. The receiver wide open. That's number 40. Lakeem Dwight. Or Lakeem Dwight. About 5 yards.
Dwyer in on the tackle.
Pass completed to Dwight. Knocked out of bounds by Dwyer.
Dwyer's been on quite a few hits already, and it's early on.
But as you said before, this is a sustained drive for West, which is not what East needs, because the defense lacks depth,
Ball at the Cougars
and
24.
they do not want to be on the field
Second down.
very much.
4.
They give him a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Lions. There's some pretty big tackles, and Jamie came in at 6'3", 260, and Bruce Barker at 6', 220. Inside hand up to the fullback, 34. Donald Babnew, and he gets a couple.
He was met right away by number 54, Jeff Kelmer, but he did pull Kelmer for about 2 yards.
Also go on the play.
This will bring up 3rd and 2. Another short yardage situation.
Ball at the Cougar 23. Third down. 2.
East needs to stop here. or else their defense is going to be on the field even longer, and it's going to wear them out by the end of the game. They need their offense to be on the field so they can get to Superback James Francis Coney.
The pony.
Carlton takes the ball from center, pitches it to Correa. Correa has 2 yards, and Kelmer makes the tackle.
Korea, stopped by Kelmer and
They might have to measure this one. It looks like he is short.
You're right, my mistake. He might be short.
He is short by about a half a yard. As it
Kelmer
looks from here.
met him in midair, made the tackle. Good play by Kelmer, who came from his defensive line position. And another timeout for a measurement. This is the 3rd measurement in about 2 minutes here.
Now the key to that last play, the reason why Korea did not get the first down is that A.J. Salvatore was right there. A.J. Salvatore was the first one there and forced Korea to dive. And then Kelmer, as you said, met him in midair and almost stopped him from getting the first down, but he got it by
And he
nose of
got the
football.
2 yards.
Ball at
The extra.
the 20.
This has been a nice drive by West.
East might not get the ball in the
4
first
first
quarter.
downs. Yeah, there's 4:45 left to go in the first quarter. West offense has been on the field the whole entire quarter. This is not looking good for the East squad. Correa is the lone back in the backfield. 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Carlton rolls out. Looks in the end zone for Martini. Almost intercepted by Pure, but it was out of bounds anyway. That was a wobbly pass.
Pass intended for Martini.
And underthrown. Carlton had a lot of open space in front of him and could have ran for at least 10 or 15 yards.
Well, he rolled him out of the pocket. He's throwing against his body. Weird call by West. It trips the top of the screen.
Lions.
That brings up a 2nd and 10
20.
at the 20-yard line. So far, this is not looking good for East. With a sustained drive like this, he's going to get the ball in the first quarter. That's the question now.
That last play might be encouraging for the defense because it's the first time that on first down they kept West from
So still
getting any
play.
yardage.
Carlin fakes the handoff, goes to his fullback, number
Babnu.
34, Babnu. He gets tackled for about 2-yard gain.
Completed back knee, stopped by Dwyer.
Stopped by Andrew Dwyer. Dwyer's had himself a magnificent game so far, making 3 or 4 tackles.
The 6-yard gain, 7-yard gain. Bring up a 3rd down and 3.
Excuse me, that was like a 6-yard gain. Excuse me.
3rd down, 3.
So
They
the
say 7-yard gain, 3rd and 3. 3:50 to go in the opening quarter.
third down on the drive. West has converted 1 of 2. They also converted a 4th down conversion.
Another 3rd and short situation. East has got to stop him here. They pitch to Correa. Correa's going to be strung out and tackled by by Mitchell and Pure, and he's not going to get it. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe. And bring up in fact, he lost the yard. 4th and 4. Nice play by the defense.
Great anticipation there by Mitchell. Knew exactly where that play was going. And then, of course, Peeler come in and followed up to make the tackle.
At the Cougar 14.
Looks like West is going to go for it. 4th and 4. And East brings in Francis Coney again on the special defense that they have.
That last play went for -1 yard.
So it's
Bring up a
another
4th and
key
4.
play. 2:55 left to go. Here,
4th down.
West has the ball at the 14-yard line. You need to get to the 10 for a first down. It's the 3rd 4th down. Or 2nd 4th down, excuse me, on the drive. Carl rolls out again. He's looking to pass. And the pass is batted down by Pure, but they're going to call pass interference on Pure as he bumped him before the ball got there. And the drive will continue.
Good call by the officials there. Peeler was there extremely early. A good second before the ball reached the receiver. And that'll set up a 1st down and goal for Cherry Hill West.
Penalty, defensive pass interference. 1st down, Lions.
It's been a very inauspicious start for the Cherry Hill East Cougars. as West is just driving down the field.
And you have to like West play calling here if you're a West fan. They're mixing it up very well so that East cannot only expect the run, as Carlton has put a couple short passes in there.
It's first and goal from the 6.5.
First down, Lions.
Carlton's looked pretty good on this drive, and he's had a hard act to follow. As Walt Clymer was a quarterback the past few years at Easton. Looks like Carlton's a pretty good replacement for him. Pitch to Correa. Correa's going to be tackled at about the 4-yard line by Pure, Kelmer, and a host of others, including Osborne and Pat Walker.
And Kelmer. Stopping Korea.
He gets about a yard and a half. Second and goal from the 4.
If the East defense could hold West to a field goal here, that would be definitely a boost to their confidence, as they have not had much success at stopping them on first or second down on.
This is coming up on a 10-minute drive for Cherry Hill West, as they have the ball. Second and goal from the 4. Back split behind Carlton. Wide receivers split, one to the bottom, one to the top of the screen. Carlton gets back to throw, throws the touchdown pass to number 83, Chris Martini. A little slant pattern that looked like. And West takes the lead, 6-0, just like last year. They scored on their opening possession, which was a kickoff this time. They actually had a sustained drive, which took 10 minutes and 12 seconds off the clock.
That was a great play on the part of both Carlton and Martini. Martini, who got inside of A.J. Salvatore to make a great grab, and Carlton, of course, with the short drop, quick pass, right on target.
And in to kick the extra point is Chris Dilba from the hold of Joseph Gamez. The kick is up and good. And it's 7-0. Lions take the lead. East looks a little dejected. Good drive. Carlton really impressed me. In fact, the good play calling, mixing up the pass and the run.
68-yard
Look at the West
drive.
sideline. They're pretty happy.
After that 68-yard drive, which took up 10 minutes and 12 seconds of the first quarter here.
Well, to answer my question, East will get the ball, barring a fumble of some sort. They will get the ball in the first quarter. This has been a very, very bad start. Looked pretty good early for these defenses. They held West to a 3rd and 11 on the third play of the game, but West had about a 15-yard pass to Chris Martini, was wide open. And then West just chewed up almost the whole entire first quarter, running and passing the ball.
So West will get set to kick off. Don't expect too many long kickoffs here because the middle of the field is extremely soft and the footing for the kickers is very bad.
Dilba is set to kick off to Mickemeyer and Francis Coney. The upbacks for these two might just get the ball, are Peeler and Mitchell. You're not going to look to see too many long kickoffs today, as Andrew has said. And Mitchell ducks under it, lets Francis Coney get the ball. Francis Coney at the 30, oh, he slips down at the 39-yard line. He looked like he had one more man to beat, and he could have beaten him, but he slipped down. The field is slick.
It's very slick. Right there, he's trying to make his cut to the right, but lost his footing, and as a result, he's down at the 40-yard line. But still a fine kickoff for East, as they will start out with very good field position for the East's explosive offense, led by quarterback Ben Steinberg and running back James the Pony, Francis Coney.
Look for Francis Coney to get this ball on the opening play. He's been their leading rusher and one of their leading receivers all year. 4th or 5th in South Jersey in total points with 94. And he takes the handoff, improvises, goes to the outside. 81 misses him. And Francis Coney gets about 2 yards. Nice play as he was strung out. Nice play by 81 Garrett Brown to string him out.
The West defense was playing very close to the line on that play. West's strength is their run defense. So it'll be interesting to see how Ben Steinberg and the play calling of Joe Pisarczyk will react to that situation. East has a
2nd and 8 for the
receiving
Cougars.
core.
Under a minute left to go in the first quarter now. One back behind Steinberg. He fakes to Francis Coney, looking short to Mitchell, who loses his footing. Completes the pass, though, up to the 45-yard line, or 44-yard line.
Pass was a little behind. Pass was a little bit behind Mitchell there. But he was able to come back for it and make the fine grab.
3rd and 4. 28 seconds left to go. This could be the last play of the first period. A big play for East.
Third down, 4. Ball at the Cougars. 44.
Francis Carter takes the pitch from Steinberg, and he's going to get the first down. He motors down the sideline and takes number 11, Joseph Gamez, along for the ride. He gets the first down to end the first quarter. And now, with the score 7-0, Cherry Hill West over Cherry Hill East. Oh, wait, excuse me, no, there'll be 2 seconds left to go. We got out of bounds. Oh, no, and now, let's say the end of the quarter. With the score, end of the first quarter with the score, Cherry Hill West 7, Cherry Hill East nothing, but East driving. Now we're going to hand it over to the Cherry Hill West announcers for the second period, who are
Dave Marenko.
Okay, we'll hand it over to them now.
And we will be back for the third quarter.
It's been Mike Furman, Andrew Christopher. We'll see you in the third quarter.
Good evening, I'm Dave Marika,
And I'm Jennifer Ayrton.
here for the west side of the East-West football game. The score after 1 quarter of play is 7-0 in favor of West. West's first drive took all of 10 minutes of the first quarter. Now East has the ball and is threatening to score on West.
And before we begin, I'd just like to wish everyone here and my family happy Thanksgiving on this day. And Dave, you too, and you and yours.
Thank you.
I'd just like to say I hope everyone has a happy and safe holiday this weekend, and happy Thanksgiving.
East is going to start the ball in the West 39. It's set first down and 10. West is up 7-0. At quarterback is Steinberg. In the backfield is James Francis Coney, number 33. It's a play action pass, short pass to number 44, Salvatore. And he gains 5 on the play. Excuse me, he gains 3 on the play. It's second down and 7. And there's the East Cougar with the West Lion having a little fun there. Showing the spirit of East-West rivalry. All right, it's on the 36 for East. West 36. Second down and 7. 11.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter of play. West up 7-0. Francis Coney and Mitchell in the backfield. Steinberg drops back to pass. Oh, he has a heavy rush. Bruce Barker. He scrambles, he's going. To the 20, 15, and out at the 13. Big gain for Ben Steinberg. Big gain of 20 yards. Down to the 13-yard line.
That was a beautiful play by East. They found that hole and they went right for it. Unbelievable coaching.
West put on a good rush, but Steinberg's speed just allowed him to get outside and rush for 20 yards, giving East the ball on the 13.
Before the game, I was talking to number 12, Kevin Carlton of West, and he was telling me that he is ready for this game. He thinks his team is really ready, he's psyched, and he thinks that he could actually take East. We know that West has a 2-6 and East is 4-4, but he doesn't seem to bother him at all. He knows that West could come out on this beautiful day, or cloudy day today, and win today. I mean, they have a lot of spirit and enthusiasm.
Francis Coney is stopped in the backfield for a loss of 4. Bruce Barker and number 75, James Keneally converge on the tackle. It's second down and 14 at the West Lions 20-yard line. East is threatening to tie the score. West is up 7-0 with 10 minutes left in the second quarter, excuse me. West defense looks a little sluggish in the beginning of this game, don't you think, Jen?
Yeah, I believe that they're a little bit tired, a little bit sluggish. Maybe they're not just ready, not used to this wet, damp surface. I mean, it is kind of slippery out there.
It looked like East defense had the same problem. Oh, number 10, Steinberg's calling an audible. He throws a quick pass to Francis Coney, who's stopped immediately.
Down right away.
by number 44, John Cook. Beautiful play.
West defense right on the ball there. Let's see what they're gonna do.
Mitchell lines up in the backfield. Francis Coney does line up as a wide receiver. Steinberg does drop back to pass. He looks over the middle. He sees number 42, great catch by number 42, Scott Peeler, a junior. I believe that's shorter. Oh, it's incomplete, excuse me. So it is 4th down and 12. Let's see what East is gonna do. I think they're gonna go for the field goal. But they're down 7-0 with 9.5 minutes left. West defense coming on strong here. Yeah, they are gonna go for the field goal. Field goal kicker, number 81, Mike Myers, on to kick the field goal. Holder is number 14, Number 14, Andrew Jawire is the holder. We have a stoppage of play here for a minute as the refs sort out some things. So big Thanksgiving game, always brings a lot of crowds. What do you think of this Thanksgiving game?
This game is really, I think it's a bigger turnout than last year. A lot of people, even though with the smuggy weather, they came out, they're supporting their teams. Big East-West rivalry we've known has gone on for many, many years here in Cherry Hill. It's a friendly rivalry, but a rivalry at that. And we're just happy to see a lot of people out here supporting our teams. We know it's friendly, it's a friendly game no matter who wins here. We're gonna support them because we all are Cherry Hillers.
Okay. All right, number 81, Mike Meyer on for the kick. It's gonna be a 31-yard field goal. And it is good. A 31-yard field goal for Mike Meyer. And the score is now 7-3 in favor of West. 9:24 remaining in the first half, excuse me. All right, West has got to come back quick. Now, they let East score those 3 points. They're still in the lead, but they let East move on them pretty well. They got to give the Cougars the idea that they're not going to let them run like that. They got to stop Francis Coney.
I do believe the West is putting the pressure on them. Just the fact that they had to kick that field goal and put it 4th and 12, that was really, really, I mean, West is really putting the pressure on. Very, very proud of them, I could say, for being a West Knight myself. And I'm just saying, I'm really happy with the West performance as well as East.
Yes, it did take a lot of heart out of the East team, I think, making them kick that field goal when they were all the way down to the 13. All right, now to kick the ball is Mike Meyer, who just kicked the 31-yard field goal. Back to receive the kick is number 23, Joel Correa, and number 32, Michael Fulcher. Both are running backs. Mike Fulcher is a junior, and Joel Correa is a senior.
Fulcher and Correa deep. Kicking off.
Just to remind you, I made a pick Wednesday night for the East-West game. 23-21 in favor of West is my call. We'll see if I'm right. All right, here comes Meyer with the kick. Here it goes. It's a rather pretty deep kick. Correa takes it at the 15. He's off. He gets to the 30. He might be going. All the way up to the 44. Nice run back by Joe Correa.
For a minute there, I thought he found that hole and was going, but somebody just tripped him up right at the foot.
Yeah, East had trouble covering him at first, but they were able to catch up to him. And here comes Kevin Carlton, hoping to lead the West offense to another touchdown. They had a strong drive that first quarter. 10 minutes, they took 10 minutes, and they got the 7 points, took a lot of time off the clock. How do you think that helped the team?
It's really helped them. Those quick scoring, if they can do that the entire game, quick scoring, then they've got this game made. But I don't think East is going to be that easy to overcome.
No, East is 4-4, and a tough team at that. Always tough for West. As is West, always tough for East. All right, Correa and Fulcher are in the backfield. Carlton's in. He hands it off to. Babner with the ball, and it was a short gain. East team very pumped up after that stop. Was it a fumble? Babner did fumble. Babner fumble. Recovery by number 54, Jeff Kelmer.
That just might be the break East needs.
Yes, East gets the ball back on West 45, giving them a good chance to score with 9 minutes remaining in this first half. West cannot have plays like that. They want to have long, extended drives and score 7 points each time. They can't have fumbles like that and give the ball back on the first play. All right, two backs in the backfield. It's Mitchell and Francis Coney. Steinberg, quarterback again.
Ball at the line, 42.
They're going, East is going with one wide out. Oh, a fake to Francis Coney, play action. He gets the pass off to number 44. But a nice stop there. AJ Salvatore with the reception. Pressure was put on by number 83, Christopher Martini.
West
But
was
Steimer
right
got
on
off
them.
the pass.
West was right on them during that play. Did not let East get out of their sight for 1 minute. As soon as he caught that, he was smacked right there.
Good job of Steinberg keeping his composure there and getting the pass off for a 7-yard game, giving East 2nd and 3rd at West 36. Let's see what they're going to do here. I'm going to figure they're going to go to Francis Coney for the short game. Francis Coney and Mitchell are in the backfield again. It's a fake to Francis Coney to number 42, a quick pass. Oh, and does he get the first down? We'll see. That was number 42, Scott Peeler with the reception. It was a quick screen pass. No, he's short of the first down by 1 yard. It's 3rd and 1. 7:45 remaining in this second quarter of play. Now I think you've got to give it to Francis Coney. Make sure you get the first down here.
3rd down, 1. Ball at the line, 35.
West defense seems to be giving up a lot of yardage on the first downs, but then they seem to regroup and stop them for 2nd and 3rd down. You agree with that?
This might be the strategy they're going for. It's maybe kind of a fake out kind of thing. I mean, this is kind of strategy that people usually aren't expecting. It's just that maybe might be the right thing that East wouldn't expect, and they could just get him on that.
Mitchell ahead. Does he get it? He may have been short of the first down.
It's going to be close.
He was stopped by Cook there. And I believe he is short of the first down.
It is now 4th and 1.
4th and 1 it is. 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter of play. Good defense there by Cook and the rest of the West defensive line, stopping East on that short 3rd down play. They're going for it. Francis Coney and Mitchell get in the backfield. One wide out, number 84, and Steinberg takes it himself ahead for the first down.
Steinberg on the carry. Stopped by Babner.
Don Babner with the tackle. First down Cougars, 6.5 minutes remaining. They're down to West 33. If East can get one more touchdown if East can get a touchdown before the first half ends, they might have West down, and it'll be tough for West to get back into this game, maybe. Mitchell sets up in the backfield as Francis Coney sets up as a tight end. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by West.
It's beautiful plays like that can make West the victor today.
Don Badnu recovers the fumble. He was the man who fumbled the ball in the first place, and now he recovers East fumble. Ben Steinberg had trouble handling had trouble handling the handoff.
It's all right, Dave.
But I think it's because it's so slick out here. But West gets the ball back on the 39. 36. That's a big play.
You really
for
have
West.
to hand it for these players. I mean, the slick surface out there is hard enough to walk on, let alone play football on. And the plays they're making are just phenomenal.
Big play for West. They get the ball back with 6 minutes left. Have a nice long drive, score a touchdown, go in 14-3 at halftime. They'll be very happy with that. Coach Smith said he was really anxious for this game, and then he felt West could beat this team, no doubt. Fulcher and Correa in the backfield. Carlton, quarterback. And he hands it off to Correa, who goes ahead for 3. Nice run by Correa. He didn't have much of a hole, but he kept on pumping his legs ahead.
Makes it to 2nd and 8.
2nd
with
and 8.
5:42 left in the quarter.
Yeah, West is looking rather good on offense. I'm surprised how well they're passing against East. Supposedly, it was said that they were going to be able to run well against East, but more or less, they've been able to pass well against East, which is quite a surprise to me. Fulcher and Correa again in the backfield. Carlton, he fakes to Correa. He rolls to his right. He passes quickly to number...
Oh, beautiful pass.
81. 87, excuse me. Number 87 with the reception, Robert Favuzzi, the tight end. That's the first down for West. And they're moving the change. 5:09 remaining. 7-3 West. Lions are at midfield with the first down. West has really looked good on the passing game today. They've completed many passes, while the run has been stopped quite a bit. All right, Fulcher's off to the left. Correa directly behind Carlton. The pitch is to Correa. Fulcher with the block. Good block by Fulcher. Correa gets around the corner. Nice run by Correa. Great block there by Michael Fulcher, pushing the defender into the inside of the field, allowing Correa to get around the outside. Well done by Michael Fulcher. And that's a 7-yard gain for Joel Correa. It's 7-3 West. Second down, oh, a 6-yard gain, they say. 2nd and 4. If you can hear in the background, the East cheerleaders are going wild. Can't figure out why. West has the ball, and they're moving pretty well, but hey, they're always happy for this game, always psyched. East defense looks a little angry, upset, agitated with the way West is moving the ball. How do you think this will affect them the rest of the game if they keep on?
If they keep that anger focused, if they concentrate and use that anger positively, then they'll be able to break back and go back and maybe even recover the ball and go back and make a nice 70-yard run down to make a nice little field goal.
Again, Fulcher and Correa in the backfield. Hand off to Correa. He gets ahead. Nice gain for Correa. First down. West, East 38. West is on.
I was talking to the East coach earlier today, and he was telling me that although he knows that his team is 4-4 and West is 2-6, he does not credit West as a poor or bad team. He knows that they have a lot of good players on the team. He knows that they're well focused, they're well concentrated, and that they have just as much ability as they do, and they are not underestimating our West players.
All right, Fulcher and Correa in the backfield again. Jimenez out as a wideout. The ball give us to Fulcher, who gets only 2 yards on the play. Speaking of what we were saying, West has only won 2 games this season. However, each game they've played has been close, and they have played some tough teams like Washington Township and Eastern, and played strong against these teams. Unfortunately for West, they say they haven't met all the goals they had hoped to. But they still have had a strong season offensively. They had 400+ yards against Eastern, which has a great defense, and they've really given all those tough teams, a tough game. So I don't think you can say this season was a complete washout for them. They would have liked to be a state tournament contenders, but next year, right?
That's true. As you said, all those games were very close. And when you hear about the scores, you understand that West did have it. It looks like they're going to go for
unbelievable touchdown, Chris
West.
Martini. Unbelievable. Kevin Carlton had rolled out to his right. He threw a lofty pass to Chris Martini, which was tipped by the East cornerback, almost intercepted, but it was tipped right into Chris Martini's hands, who then ran 10 yards for the touchdown. West 13, East 3. 3:09 remaining, and Chris Dilba comes on for the point after. That was a really strange play. That kind of play takes a lot out of an East team. West almost gave that ball away for an interception, but East could not convert.
East might be feeling that they're beaten already, but they really should, because it is only the second quarter. There's still 3:09 left in the second quarter. They still have the second half to play, and anything could happen. We can't underestimate either team, but it is good to have West having those 13 points in the pocket just to hold them over, and in case they may fumble up later in the game.
Dilbo's kick is good.
It's good.
It's East. It's West, 14-3. The holder for that was Joe Gamaz. The East guys look up as you see Joe Gamaz and Jamie Gaiman, number 70 and number 11.
The shot of the West
coming
side.
Off the field.
West Stadium is going up in an uproar. Look at the team.
Wow, look at those guys. They're going wild.
They're going wild. That's
unbelievable.
Right. They're psyched for their West team.
West looks strong, I'll tell you. Their offense looks really strong. The passing game has really surprised me today. I didn't think they'd be able to pass well, and they've already passed for well over 100 yards.
The East coach looks just a little bit upset.
That's Bo
He's
Wood.
probably just giving his team a little bit words of encouragement. He knows he knows his players are good. He knows they can do it. They're probably just feeling a little bit angry, maybe a little bit disappointed in themselves, but they have to build up that anger and build up disappointment and concentrate and focus it on the game, and they'll be able to break back. I know it. I know the Cougar team. They're a great team, and we know what kind of force, what kind of drive they have within them.
This matchup also presents two excellent coaches in West Ike Smith and East Bo Wood. Both great coaches and great motivators. So this game just shows a lot of rivalries and a lot of great matchups. So we'll see how this game goes the rest of the way. 3:09 remaining. Dilbo with the kick from the 35. 14-3, West is in the lead. Dilbo's got his hand up, he's ready to go. Here we go now. The kick, it's a low line drive. Pretty deep though. It's handled by number 24. And he is stopped immediately at the 25-yard line. Nice play there by the West defensive special teams.
First down, Cougar at the Cougar 28.
The Cougar will start the ball at their 28. 2:59 remaining. West is up 14-3. It's key that West gets some more points. East gets some more points on the board before the half ends. But they'll be going in the locker room down 14-3. A big lead for West, which will be tough to cover. Mitchell's in the backfield. Francisconi out. It's a wide receiver. Steinberg drops back to pass. He's looking pretty deep. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, through the hands of James Francisconi. Beautiful pass there by Ben Steinberg. Francisconi just couldn't handle it because of the slipperiness of the ball. Seeing the field is so wet and muddy.
The weather conditions really are affecting the players. I mean, yeah, they are playing well, but there are some crucial points where this kind of weather condition is just like the wetness on the ball. That's just something that's very difficult to handle on this wet surfaces.
Speaking of Francisconi, he's one of the top scorers in South Jersey this season with 20 touchdowns. He's been a major force for East in the backfield and as a receiver, catching many passes for touchdowns and running many in, including 2 99-yard runs this season, 2 record-setting runs for East. Francisconi in the back, Mitchell in the backfield, Francisconi as a receiver. And Steinberg drops back to pass again. Quick pass, beautiful. Number 42.
Taken down by West number 22.
And there's a penalty on the play.
Stephen Perrone.
Perrone with the stop. Steinberg looks very good. His arm looks very strong today. What is the call? Pass interference on number 22, Steve Perrone. So that will be an immediate first down for East, which gives them a little life with 2:27 remaining. Ball getting moved now. It's moved to the 37. First down, East. Those kind of penalties really kill a team. Stupid mental penalties like pass interference and hitting after the play, and those kind of penalties just hurt a team.
Yeah, West has to watch themselves. They don't get too anxious and too excited that they just blow little stupid things like that.
Yes, indeed.
They have the points. They're scoring well. They just have to keep themselves concentrated and play the game, and they'll do well. I know they will.
Francisconi, the deep back. 2 wideouts for East. And Steinberg drops back to pass. He's looking over the middle, and it's overthrown. It was intended for number 84, Ted Farnan, but it was overthrown. 2:04 remaining. Second down and 10. They're going to have to move the ball quick here. They only got 2:04 remaining. They have all their timeouts, so they're looking all right, but they want to move the ball quick to get that touchdown.
I was talking to Joel Correa of West before the game, and he was saying that he wants to get out there and score as fast as he can because he knows East is a good team. He knows that their defense is phenomenal, and he wants to get those scores in there, get those scores on the scoreboard. That way he'll have something. Their team will be good, and they'll feel a little bit more secure as they play.
Beautiful catch there by number 84, Ted Farnan.
Of East.
That is a 7-yard game, I believe. Beautiful quick out pattern there. Steinberg dropped back the pass, and he quickly flung it to Ted Farnan, who made a diving catch there,
with 2
giving
minutes to
East
play.
the first down.
2 minutes to play, first and 10.
2-minute warning here. It is 14-3 in favor of West. First down and 10 for East at the Lions 46. 2 minutes remaining.
East cheerleaders down there really giving these You're really giving our East fans a big show.
Wow, they look great, great. And look at these East fans. They are going, it's a mob. It's an absolute mob out there. Okay, maybe not, but that's besides the point. Anyway, so let's give you a little recap of what happened
We
so
know
far.
in their hearts that both East and West fans out here rooting as hard as they can. Maybe not out loud, but they're rooting hard.
Let's give you a little recap so far. West got on board early with a touchdown early in the first quarter. Took a long drive of 10 minutes to score, but they did score. And then they let East come back and get a field goal as Mike Myers, kicked a field goal for East. West then came back on a long touchdown reception by Chris Martini, and that's where we are now, 14-3 in favor of
It looks
West.
like there might be a possibility that East is going to go back to the locker room with a 3-14 loss. How do you think that's going to affect them? How do you think that's going to affect their mindset,
Well,
Dave?
if they can get a touchdown on the board here, they'll feel a lot better, but it's going to hurt them if they're down 14-3. And Steinberg, he gets it to Francis
Beautiful
Coney.
catch.
Speedy Francis Coney. Oh, he's still on his
Oh.
feet. He keeps his feet going, and Jamie Gaiman, number 70, gets him down. Francis Coney is an excellent runner and an excellent receiver. As I said before, he's scored many touchdowns for East, both receiving and running.
Jamie Gaiman, number 70 of West,
He had the
a
tackle there,
beautiful asset. He's a great asset to the West team. Without him, I don't know what we do.
Just to give you an
There's
idea.
The East cheerleaders. Here they go. Now they're really cheering hard for those East football team. They know that their East team right now really needs those cheers. They really need to be inspired so they can play well and focus and get those points.
Just to give you an idea of the size of number 70, Jamie Gaiman. He is 6'3", 260 pounds, and he bench presses close to 300 pounds. This guy is one big, strong guy. He can play football. He is a strong asset to
He
this team,
is
no
a
doubt.
definite West wall out there. Any East player, I'm sure they're fearing him.
And so I will think that he has got a very good chance to play in college. Speaking of college players, both running backs in this game, Francis Coney for East and Joel Correa for West, look like they have a great shot at playing college well. There's a picture of Jamie Gaiman right there. Very big, large, strong man.
And not only that, but he's really a nice guy, too.
Oh, a nice guy. Class act. All right, 14-3, 1:45 remaining. East has the ball at the West line, 36. Francis Coney alone in the backfield. He goes to block. Here comes Steinberg. Oh, he gets it over the middle. It's caught for East.
And West number 22, Steve Perrone.
Farneth with another reception.
Perrone seems to be all over there on the West team. He seems to be taking down left and right.
He's playing on prevent defense. He's allowing them to catch the ball, but he's hitting them immediately, really stopping them from getting any big gains. So well done by Chris and Steve Perrone, both who play quarterbacks. So Farneth with his third reception. First down for the Cougars, 1:33 remaining. Mitchell and Francis Coney back in the backfield. Steinberg drops back the pass. He's got a heavy rush. He gets it off. Oh, and it's incomplete to Farneth. Oh, and the East fans are very unhappy with that play.
Oh, you can hear the boos from the East Stadium.
Oh, they feel it was a definite pass interference. Definite pass interference, they think. Well, I believe that, not that I know I am a West person, but I will honestly say that I felt that the Perrone hit him at the same time the ball got there. So I don't believe it was pass interference, but whatever the case, it's 2nd and 10 for East. Farneth is getting the ball a lot this game. He's had about 6 attempts, and he's made 3 or 4 catches. Here comes Steinberg again. He's looking to pass. He throws a screen pass behind Francis Coney, and Francis Coney has to dive to catch it, possibly losing yards on the
It looks
play.
like he slipped and almost lost his footing, which maybe may have caused him to catching that ball.
Unfortunately, for East, it almost would have been better if Francis Coney dropped that ball, because when he slipped, in high school football, when you slip and your knee's down, that's where the play ends. And Francis Coney lost 4 yards on that play because of that, but tough because of the conditions. All right, here comes Steinberg back to pass. He throws it over the middle to number
Beautiful
44.
pass, number
Great
44.
catch.
Oh.
Oh, and he's down to the 7. Number 44, A.J. Salvatore.
And you
with
can
the reception.
hear the East Stadium go up in uproar. They're excited. They love that play because they know that's exactly what the East team needed.
East calls timeout with 46 seconds remaining. East is down 14-3.
The East has a real chance to get a touchdown here right before the 46 seconds in the time run out, and they can get that touchdown. And they'll feel better when they go back to the locker room. But right now, with the 3-14 West lead, they don't need that. They need to get this touchdown right now.
The West players getting the East players and the West players both getting their quick drinks in, getting some stamina back. West really wants to stop them here. They don't want them to score that other touchdown and go in half 14-10. They'd be very happy at 14-3 or even 14-6. They can only give up a field goal.
They have to concentrate right here. This is where the pressure builds up. It's very crucial that they get this touchdown or at least get some kind of points on here. Something has to happen for the East team right here. They need it.
Steinberg looked great on that pass. He took a 5-yard drop back and he threw it over the middle to Salvatore. Beautiful pass right there. Salvatore didn't even have to move his hands. It was just a great play by East. East is looking very strong from the passing point of view also. 46 seconds remaining. As I said, West is up 14-3. East has the ball first down and 9. First and goal.
Line 9. Time remaining.
Most likely, I think they're going to be giving it to Francis Coney. However, with 46 seconds, I might be wrong. They might have to go to the passing game because they only have 1 timeout remaining. And running game, if you use the running game, once you hit the ground, the clock continues to go. So here we go. Mitchell is the lone running back. 84 moves Ted Farneth. Steinberg drops back the pass. He rolls to his right. Incomplete. Nice attempt there by number 42, Scott Peeler. 42 seconds still remaining. Second down and goal from the 9. Just a little overthrown there by Steinberg.
Second down, Cougars, ball at the line 9.
Yeah, I do think that East is going to continue to pass the ball. Because if they incomplete pass stops the clock at least. If they run and they lose yardage, the clock still moves, and they only have 1 timeout remaining. So Mitchell again in the backfield. Francis Coney sets up as a tight end. And he rolls to his right again, Steinberg does. Oh, he's going to take it himself, and he can get nowhere.
He's run out of bounds.
He loses yards on the play. It's going to be third down and goal from the 14 now for the Cougars. 37 seconds still remaining, though. They can still get the ball in the end zone. Plenty of time.
Third down, 13.
Luckily, Steinberg got out of bounds there, so the clock stopped for a while. Oh, and they're huddling here. They only have 30 seconds remaining. They can't huddle too long. They got to get it together. Clock going down to 25 seconds now. Third down from the 13. And here comes Steinberg. He drops back to pass again. To Francis Coney. Oh, it's just out of his reach. Francis Coney drops the ball. Fourth down from the 13. East is going to have to kick.
It looks like number 33 of East is a little down on himself, a little upset at himself for dropping that ball.
Yeah, Francis Coney, who's a great receiver, is really having trouble today considering the conditions are so slick. He's having trouble grabbing the ball, but no problem.
14 seconds left, Dave. What do you think they're going to do?
Oh, they're going to be kicking the field goal, no doubt. They have to get some more points before they go into the halftime. Mike Meyer, who kicked the first field goal, is on to kick East's second field goal. Timeout. And a timeout called by West. They want to talk about how they want to plan this field goal, stopping the field goal here.
All right, Dave, you're the coach of the West team. Let's see what you would do.
You got to bring on an all-out rush and try and block this kick. It'd be great if they could stop him here and it's go into halftime 14-3. They'll be in very good shape. I think they're going to go with an all-out rush. That's what I think. What do you think?
I tend to agree with you, Dave.
Saying you're the East coach, what do you think you do? You go with the field goal, or you think maybe a fake?
No, I think they're going to go with the field goal.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think at this point they're going to play it safe.
Yeah, Coach Smith is giving some encouraging words to the West team as Bo Wood is giving some encouraging words to the East team. He must be telling them now, we got to get some points on the board before we go into halftime. We need those points. All right, Mike Myers is going to be the kicker, though. He kicked the first field goal for East. West team comes out onto the field. 14-3, West in the lead, 14 seconds remaining. This will most likely be the second to last play of the game, the half, excuse me. All right, the East sets up on offense. Number 14, Andrew Dwyer, the holder. Here comes Meyer with the kick. It's a 30-yard field goal. His first was the 31. A high snap, gets it down. It looks to be
Looks
no
good.
good,
No
off to the
good.
right. No good. 8 seconds remaining. West still has a chance to return a kick here, but it's 14-3 in favor
That
of West.
really. That really
Excuse
must
me.
be discouraging for the East team to go for the field goal and not even make it. Such a shame.
Unfortunately, East cannot get 3 more points on the board. They would have liked to go into halftime at least 14-6. 14-3 is probably the worst they could go in. They're going to be very unhappy with this situation. But as we know in the past, West has had the leads in the first half, and East has always battled back, beating West most of the time. All right, here comes Carlton, and he's just going to kneel on it and run out the time. West is very happy to go into halftime.
As time
up 14-3.
runs out, end of the first half, we have West 14, East 3.
All right, and that's the end of the first half here today on Cable 18 as we move now into this halftime festivities. I'm Matt Leschner. Coming up next in the third quarter, Mike Furman and Andy DeChristopher will return. And the team you just heard, you'll hear from them again in the fourth quarter.
Reminder all graduates, Cherry Hill West.
And as we go into the halftime show, I'd like to wish everyone, once again, a happy Thanksgiving. And in the spirit of Thanksgiving, I'd like to read my top 5 phrases heard around Thanksgiving. Number 5, I can't believe it's not turkey. Number 4, Mom, I don't think cranberry sauce is supposed to be blue. Number 3, will you please tell crazy Uncle Leo to take his head out of the oven? The turkey goes there. Number 2, cotton balls are not an acceptable substitute just because you ran out of stuffing. And the number 1 phrase heard around Thanksgiving, I don't care if you don't like turkey, a chicken on steroids isn't the same thing. Thank you very much. I'm Jennifer Ayrton. I'll be back later in the fourth quarter.
All right.